Hello everyone, hope you're doing good today. Right, so as you know, quite exciting week ahead of us. Two big things. First, Aenain. Well, let me correct myself. I think it should be I've been told by Riccaroni that it should be pronounced like Ainul. Well, Ainul, but I'm not gonna do that because my tongue can slip and I might say inappropriate word. So what I'm going to call him is E9 or just Rise, okay? Because he's very similar to Rise, okay? So I will pronounce it as E9 today. Uh, I could do Aenain. It's dependent. We don't know the real pronunciation. I'll go with E9 today. So yeah, a new Conflux hero as well as a new champion for the Necropolis faction, Fate Waver. Right, let me quickly log into the game. There we go. So just go with Annie. So first of all, let's go through the altar because there is a very interesting thing. So in the altar, we will have the crossover units. This time around, we'll have Hydra and Typhon. Hopefully, in the next rotation, we will get Kotos and Poly. On top of that, we will have Fade Waver, Crate, Faceless, Quetzalcoatl, Grim Rider, Dark Champion, Dragon Golem, and Ice Demon. Right, so quite cool. You can get quite a lot of good units yourself. Yeah, obviously, I hope you guys watched the video that I released today. This is basically a preview that I'll be trying to do before streams, as recently the streams been not happening because the test server was down. So I'll always do that, and obviously it will explain all the skills, and this skill has no description, but I got the description from Talon, so I know what it does. So hopefully you watched it. If no, watch it because I don't want to go through the skills because there's a lot to cover today. And obviously on these kind of videos, the preview short videos, I will not show you everything, okay? I will only do a montage of the fights. Basically, I only record the first fight that happens and then I do quick fights, which I record as well. But yeah, I'm not gonna show you everything because I don't want to make a 30-40 minute video and then do a 30-40 minute or even an hour and a half stream because that would not make sense. And on top of that, I will be just doubling things, okay? Basically, they will be all the same. Oh yeah, adjutant. Um, so that's it. Okay. Each time a friendly unit is deployed, decreases mana regeneration of enemy heroes by 0.24 and increases mana regeneration by 0.24. Okay, so let me explain that a little bit. If we go to the hero screen again, and we go Conflux. Right, I always forget about that. Okay, so each time a friendly unit is deployed, decreases mana. Each Conflux unit additionally increases friendly heroes decrease enemy mana by 0.1, and effect will trigger when units are deployed regardless of faction. So basically, you will need to time that times 8. Okay, so not that bad if you're trying to drain your enemy of mana, but yeah. Is it worth 100 for adjutant? I don't know, but let's try and let's use him today. During my video, I compared E9 to Fenix. Today, I'm just gonna clash him against Chela in more faction-oriented team. No yet, Adrian. This is what I'm going to do today because there's no much I can change against the Necro team that I played. But I want to try it in Cove because Cove is utilizing DC and Bone Dragon right now. So maybe replacing Mermaid as in your third team will be quite good. Obviously, replacing Priest might not be as good, but most of the Dragon League teams play Mermaid in that team. So yeah, hopefully this will show us something. And I'll try some other teams as well, like non-meta teams, to see how good Necro can be as a third team. So yeah, pretty much I'm using like heavily Conflux focused team. And it's a mirror match, as you can see here. So let's run it. Let's just make sure I got same domains and I got the same artifacts and that. So I've been doing a lot of screen testing, so things might have changed. Yeah, I don't need Ragnarok really. I'm just preparing for the next test. Yeah, because I'm only using one domain really here. Right, so I didn't want to like mix too much Inferno in here because I could replace that, but I'll play that ranged as well. I just want to quickly see what's the difference. And sadly, I still have that issue where I press battle and there's like 50 seconds loading time, guys. So this is why I'm doing all these short videos, show you as much as possible because it's just annoying looking at the screen loading for 15 seconds before each fight. So see, all the tests I do take me an additional half an hour because of that. Right, actually I have turned off all these effects, and obviously light elemental is not making it easy. The quality is not that good, but yeah, so basically Aenain's no, maybe Aenain, I don't know. I feel like Aenain comes more natural to me. Ultimate is quite good. It does a lot of damage. It's a percentage damage, which obviously will not be that significant. And it also debuffs enemy team. Yeah, but as you can see, this is a really one-sided victory, guys. Okay, and some people were saying he's crap because in my videos he was not performing, but he was fighting against Fenix, who I already highlighted is really good. Okay, but as you can see, mirror match against Chela is just like so one-sided. I also left the devil there just to show you how this team works against tanks, but as you can see, that was quite quick. If we go to the spells, I wonder, yeah, okay. So there's that spell, okay, that's quite a lot of damage. Right, so that was one fight. Obviously, guys, sadly, I won't be doing like 4 sits against the same team. I do it off the stream, but with the 15-second load-in, it will just make you so boring. So let's just quickly swap a few things around. Let's play 3 tanks now. And Oracle. Still heavily faction-oriented team. Obviously, I don't care too much about the positioning. You could switch things around because they might have better synergy. But during live stream, I don't want to do that. I don't want to overthink things. I want to show you like basic, and obviously you can improve it on your own. But yeah, let's play it again. And as you can see, this is really annoying. And I already reported that. But devs are obviously focused somewhere else, and I want them to be focused on something else than fixing my test server issues. Okay, let's quickly speed it up. There's nothing fancy here. Yeah, so obviously that is a big improvement. I'm not sure if you remember when I was comparing Astral to Darmeth, while Darmeth was amazing, it wasn't that big of a difference than between these two heroes. Okay, so obviously this team right now is a little bit more backline oriented. So let's kick Chela and let's put Fenix. Okay, this is something I did not show you on the stream. Okay, so as we know, Fenix works really good with range units, and Conflux damage dealers are the the range units. So that's why she synergizes so well with that team, and this is why she might be even stronger than Aenain at the moment. But with more Conflux unit being released, he will probably outscale her. That is my guess. Okay, but yeah. Um, and during my test, the initial test, I was also using formation that only utilized 3 units from Conflux. So that's also a big difference. Okay, here that it's more Conflux oriented, so it should be benefiting Aenain more. However, as I said, Fenix is just so good, and her crowd control from her ultimate also makes her amazing. And yeah, people said it looked more like an advertisement for for Phoenix, but I wanted to show you, if you already invested in Phoenix, how does it compare to E9? And yeah, let's just spit it up. So as you can see, yeah, Phoenix definitely in the same setup is better. And during my initial test, she was also performing better against every formation. Since my test, I've done the test on Thursday and Friday. I upped the emblems to reflect the emblems I'm using on different factions as well, because Ice the Elemental had only +3 castings on each set, so basically 18, and was fighting teams with +30. Okay, so now the seats will be different from what I showed on the video, so that's also good because we will have more fights, basically more different results of the fight. So as you can see, yeah, in that case, um it's better, but let's try again. Let's do the team that I've done, and I believe this team is a really strong team right now, guys. And it can compete against the top tier teams. However, what I'm running here will be 2 maxed out banners and castle units. Okay, so it won't work that well in most scenarios because you can't afford that. Okay, if you're playing tower, you're using castle there. Okay, there are better options, but if you don't play tower and you have spare castle units and you already invested in Conflux, this is something that might work for you. Okay, and as I said, I was getting ready for that, so I'm only using 2 domains. Okay, the positioning I'm not really worried about right now. And we're gonna run Fenix. Here as well. I just removed the wrong unit, but that's fine. So yeah, here again, I'm using 2 6-star banners. Let me just see. Okay, I need to swap. So again, 2 maxed out banners on both sides, and this time around there's 2 range units. So in my opinion, looking at this, at what these heroes provide, Phoenix is superior, as I'm only using 3 conflux units. So whatever buffs Aenain has, they are only basically applied. They obviously they apply to the whole team, but there's only 3 units that really benefit from it, while Fenix applies buffs mostly to range units. Okay, and his spells are amazing. So let's see how this plays out. I'll run 2 seeds, I'll swap the lines as well, just to have more clarity, and then we'll move to different things. Because I don't want to spend too much time on E9, as I also want to show a few things with Fate Waver. I really like the non-tank formation, but again, it depends on where you are in the game. If you don't have, and most don't, uh, AA plus 11, it will be harder to do this. I think in this account that I'm testing, I don't only have plus 8, so it will be more reliable, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check it. So again, if you didn't watch the videos, this is the formation that was able to beat Alamar, Darmeth, Samafi, and Melodia. It wasn't really consistent. Like I won like half of my fights, but it shows you the potential of that team as uh, as if as people are saying that Conflux is terrible faction, and they might be right, but this team actually works really well, and the damage that Light Dragon, which I said, which when I was testing was quite good, but he was squishy. The damage he's dealing now in that formation is amazing, and as you can see, this formation actually benefits E9 better. I think that the fight will actually draw out because that's why it looks, unless I'm able to take down these tanks. Still go 1 minute. Let's just rewind it. But yeah, and this is why, guys, I didn't want to show you like everything in these videos, because then I will have nothing left for the stream. And as you can see, while Fenix might have performed better against other uh, factions, it might have been because when I ran E9, I had a bad seeds, basically. Right, so swap the lines. Let's see now. And what I'm not going to do tonight is test Aenain against Darmeth, Alamar, Melodia, and Samafi. Because I already done it. You can see it in the videos. But I'll test it against other teams. Other teams that you can face. Yeah, so as you can see, this is a small I forgot English for here for a second, guys. Basically, I'm not showing you too many sits, and I won once, I lost once, so basically gives you an idea that these fights are really cool. Well, they're not close because they were really one-sided on both fights, but Aenain can win and so can Fenix. Okay, so very similar power level, I would say. Now I want to introduce Fate Waiver. I think this is a good idea because I didn't test against this, okay, against Griffon Hat. That'll be quite interesting to do. And if you watch the video, I actually used formation with Kotos. Right now, Kotos can be used as a tank, and he's quite cool. Now, what I also like is to run Devil tank. This will be probably more common to play and probably safer one. So let's do that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Devil here as a tank, and then I'll switch it with Bone Dragon. Okay, but yeah, right. So there are two ways to play it right now. Dread Knight or Black Knight is still quite good. But the thing is, when there's a counter like Dragon Golem or Judicator, it's very easy. I just from your video saying, ha, I said that, Tal. I said that Red Dragon came out too early and came out too powerful, and that's after the nerf. Okay, so yeah, that's true, Tal, and I will totally agree. So what I'm using, oh, I should be using that as well. And this, yeah, okay. So there's few variants that I've played. I play with Paladin instead of Kotus to make it more tanky, and I also get rid of that. Let me just quickly think of this. Is this how I usually played it? Right. Um. So, as I said, this unit still needs second awakening, and against this team, I'm expecting it to actually be able to, depending on where it jumps. But yeah, there's not much protection for the backline. So I'm really interested. I actually never played that comp, and then I'll switch the lines because it's quite important where the Kotos is. And yeah, right. Let's give it a go. Let's just make sure I have the Necro domain. That is important. I have that because I'll replace Dread Knight as well if he does not perform. But yeah, Fate Waver was not like, is not like super strong, okay, but it provides so much utility. I mean, so much utility. And the other thing is, if you watch the video, I showed the skills of Fate Waver, and they are not complete. The skills of the Spiderlings are missing, okay? There should be skills of the Spiderlings included as well, and they're not, right? So as we can see, I'm playing Castle here with Paladin and everything, so there's not much high morale, right? Well, let's see how it performs. And as I said, if Dread Knight gets stopped early, this will be a quick win. If it's not, then I'll be able to do something. And as we can see, there's barely any damage to the backline. Well, there is damage, but it's not quick enough in that scenario. Also quite interesting is the range of the Fate Waver. She comes a little bit closer. Yeah, that is true, Adrian. So as you can see, her damage, she's not a damage dealer. That's first of all. Her healing is also really, Priest didn't heal much too, but he died quite quickly. But it's not that impressive. But the buffs and debuffs from the skills, and I'm using Everlasting. As you can see here, this is what I said. There should be Spiderlings skills explained here. They're not. So yeah, and again, Aenain doing great job. Okay, those two are doing amazing, and I'm quite happy with that. Okay, while he might not be the strongest, this formation I find it really successful. Find this formation really good. So if you're playing Conflux, you might be aiming for something like that. It's definitely better than Conflux and Inferno. Okay, I've played Conflux and Inferno exclusively for a while now, testing it. I played with Hydra as well, but this definitely outperforms it. And Light Dragon actually shines in that formation. While Light Dragon was not performing well in any other team, here it's doing well, and yeah, I'm just destroying that Necro team. There's just so much damage. That's the thing. Even though I'm using Kotos as a tank, there is so much damage that Kotos is the first one to fall. Now I'll kick the Kotos. And I'll add some immunity to the team. Okay, this again, I'm praying on luck because there's so much damage in that team that Bone Dragon can die quite easily. But Bone Dragon survival in the offensive form is so good. Can be used in the front line as well. And this time around, I'm giving this team a immunity. And yeah, some buffs. So let's see how it performs. Let's see how good Bone Dragon can tank. Could have actually even swapped Bone Dragon with Kotos. Yeah, still very one-sided. Now what I would like to do is, because that's actually not a bad idea, I'm gonna kick Dread Knight, okay? Do that. Okay, one more chance. Obviously, it's into that line, but... And then I'm going to move to different teams like Fiona, stuff that I usually don't test against. Because while he might not be good, well, he is good against meta, because you saw that in the videos, although Fenix is much better into the meta teams, he still might be great as a third team. And I believe a big part of the community has Dark Elemental, because Dark Elemental has been best unit in the game for a year, almost over a year. Yeah, so the issue with Necro team against this scenario is the damage comes from Grim Rider and he dies. Not really, Rika. This form can actually tank quite well as well, but I will do the defensive form as well. See, when I move to showing you the power of the Fate Waver, apologies, but I had to yawn. I will play without tanks. I'll use Kotos and I'll use Offensive Bone Dragon because it works really well. But it will not work against teams that have a really good damage output, and that's what Conflux does. With Ice Demon, with maxed out Banner and Dark Elemental, there is so much damage coming out, as you can see, and also Light Dragon is doing a lot of melee AoE damage as well. Yeah, so once Grim Rider falls, there's no damage. There's no damage on that team. And this is why nothing's dying. Hi Mateusz, I want to go for Kotos when the third champion are good tanks. Yeah, Lamasu will be a good tank, so well, that's what we think. Yeah, if I remove Paladin, that might be something different. Yeah, let's play. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the third wave of champions will have tanks. Well, mostly tanks and offensive units, I believe. we'll have like Lamasu Cave Hydra, Scale Guardian, then we'll have offensive Diamond Golem, is it? Then we'll have Hell Baron as offensive, we'll have Colossus as offensive, so there's no, it's not looking good for any of the factions. Yeah, so even with Paladin, once Grim Rider is down, there is no much follow-up damage. And with Leprechaun, I was also quite convincing. Right, anyway, let's move from Necropolis, because I believe the main thing I'm trying to do today is show you the hero rather than the units. So yeah, let's play against Adrienne. Yes, I didn't test against Adrienne. Oh, and I got Tal. Tal, as always, please guide me. When it comes to Cove, I can't really find a good formation. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't find a good formation for that. And as you can see, I got the flower. So yay. Keep in mind, all right, so I need to move the lines. Keep in mind, my Judy has 6-star banner. Okay. So that's why I'm going to use it over phone. I believe it's better if it has that. So I'm missing one more tank. What tank would you prefer? Is it Paladin that you guys play? I can put anything here. And would that also mean Rakshasa here? Let me just quickly move these lines down. And I'll use Leprechaun in that scenario instead of Paladin. Yeah, but if you want to do the OP, you can use Tank Red Dragon. Okay, I'll use Tank Devil. I want to do the OP. I'm not gonna use Tank Red Dragon because that's something I have not tried yet. But I have an idea for another Conflux team that I'm going to try. Maybe somewhere during the week. Okay, so domains 1, 2, okay, 6-star. Okay, looking good. But as I said, this team is actually able to steal wins here and there against the top tier meta team. And I even don't use Paladin in that case. So if I don't use Paladin, Adrian, and this is something I mentioned, I believe Hydra should have come instead of Red Dragon. That was my idea. My idea was Hydra, Second Awakening, then we got Faith Waver, right? Next will be Paladin Second Awakening, and we got Kraken. After Kraken, Dark Knight Second Awakening, and I'm not sure about the banners because obviously banners will be, but yeah, I don't think BK will be a good idea with Fate Waver right now, but definitely Hydra over Red Dragon. That was my idea, guys. This is what I also highlighted that will make more sense, but we have zero impact. Okay, so yeah, that was it. And I'll give Fortress one more chance. I will actually drop that, so there's no immunity, no that, and I'll play the Inferno one. And the funny thing is, or maybe 3 units. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, remember there's a 6-star banner. Yeah. I didn't want to use Tank Devil. It's just so good. I didn't want to do that, but I got another idea. I'm not gonna run. And now I need that. Yeah, let's keep those. What about free team tower? DG? Yeah, I could do that as well. Even 9 was been great from Necropolis. The second team. Yeah. Stop infernoing. Yeah, Ricaroni, I can do that. No worries. Oh, and that reminds me. By the way, guys, I'm very close to getting Alamar. I actually got Fenix. So far Alamar is winning, and I started building that team. Next altar, I'm getting Faceless, and that will give me both free units for Alamar already 6-star. Yes, Adrian, and I'm really surprised I didn't second awaken Minotaur. Don't get me wrong, it's an SR unit, but I love Minotaur. I love Minotaur in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and stuff. So yeah, obviously I'm giving you guys a small portion of the fights. As you can see, this lag is so annoying. The lag that when I start the fight, and it happens with every team. But yeah, I was able to beat Fortress using that team as well. And I'm not using anything here. I mean, I'm not using any units that you might be using for your, well, except maybe Devil, okay? Well, let's say, okay, you've played Inferno and you've been using Devil. You're using Devil in Alamar, for example. So let's skip it. Let's get back to that. Oh, even no, let's skip that because that's quite expensive. Let's put that. Yeah. Okay, so no Devil this time around. Gorax, true, even with 2 he won't be useful, but it would be nice for my collection. Yeah, see, I'm similar to you, Adrian. I got all units, I mean, all R and all R and SR units to 6-star First Awakened. And I'm doing that for collection because I know I can't compete against the biggest whales in the game, so there's no point of me be trying to be competitive and spending money when I can enjoy the game the way I want to enjoy it. So I'm doing it for collection as well. And funny thing is, from all the units, well, most units, because I'm not getting like 3-star. I'm missing. From the SR plus units. I'm still missing Basilisk. I didn't get it. Yeah, so I don't even need Devil Tank to win. against Adrienne. I mean, Adrienne is not the worst. Okay, there are a few different formations that I wanted to try with Aenain, but I'm going to move to another hero now, okay? We've done that, I've covered that, done that. I'm not gonna go with Stronghold, sorry guys, but Stronghold is terrible. So yeah, let's see if how does Fiona perform. Oh, that's the wrong thing. What do I want to play here? Should I do that? Yeah, let's do this. Yes, one domain. One. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Now, I'm not sure if I showed that to you guys. I used Red Dragon in a Cove team, replacing Regnan Archer, and I was still able to win against most of the teams. I think Axe Andy from Discord said that Cove team is not existent without Regnan Archer, but I said, okay, challenge accepted, and I replaced Regnan Archer and put the Red Dragon in, and I won. Even with Red Dragon. And now we're just taking down Devil. Okay, so yeah, I'm quite happy with E9, really, but obviously it has not been the best test. I mean, I didn't play all the strongest formations like here, crate, crate, and that against. Right. What I'm looking for shark. Right, so what I'm going to do is I want to try this way with priest, because I've been asked how does fate waiver perform outside of Necropolis, right? So this is what I'll try. So I'm going to do a Cove team here, and I'm actually going to change that. Oh, let's put that domains one. That one and that one. That two I'm using. One, two. And let's revert that because this team will not stand a chance. That will just get popped. Right, and I'm gonna run all of that into the crate and Reign on Archer. So let's look at domains. Fine. To domains. Okay, so I've done that on the that isn't good. Coffee is good. So let's see how it performs, right? So this is basically something I ran on the video, but I changed few things on the account afterwards to make sure during the stream I'll have clean slate when it comes to any of seats. So let's see how it performs. I'll just speed it up. That's what I'm going to do, Adrian, now. I didn't try it yet, but that's my goal. This is what I want to do now. I want to see the impact. This is why I'm rerunning that fight again. So as you can see, I won. Okay, and look at that damage proportion. Quite good. We got 3 damage sources. Good damage sources here. Priest healing. Okay, we got that. So yes, I'm able to win against Kov, who is a really good team. Kov obviously still has Kraken. That is going to be the next champion unit after the Fate Waver, which will eventually replace one of those. But if I put Fate Waver instead of Priest, let's see, okay? Because now I got 3 Necro units. So is the Undead Pirates a fighter now? Let's see if there's a big change, big difference, or maybe it's not really worth. But this will actually show us probably how good Fate Waver is if it changes the outcome. If she changes the outcome and I replaced Priest, who is amazing. I mean, there is a potential right now. Because obviously a third team of Cove that people are running in Dragon League is using Mermaid. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace Fate Waver with Mermaid. And this is a small sample, so don't take it for granted, because that might be just the one lucky seed. Yeah. There you go. And now Mermaid. Oh yeah, Ice Demon is way better than the Forest God. Way, way better. And you can get the banner from the Dragon League shop. See, I made a mistake and I was getting Archibald to 4-star because of the collection, but I think I'm just gonna drop it and leave it at 3 stars. That's where I am now. Cause after the fix of Archibald, I don't see that hero being utilized anyway, because obviously we're gonna have 3rd generation heroes replacing our 2nd generation heroes, and he is going to fall off. But yeah, as you can see, that doesn't mean that Mermaid is better than Priest by just one of the seeds. Okay, so even though I won previous seeds, I might have also lost them. But definitely, yeah. Let's try again. Let's try one more seed here. Yeah, Archie is amazing as adjutant for DOC because you can't get it high enough in a different game modes. Okay, let the fight because I need to get a few things done. Okay, so we lost previous fight. And we won that one. Okay, so as I said previously, I'm showing you guys a small sample. I'm not showing you too many fights because of that loading screen and stuff. But yeah, definitely Cove can be beaten by Aenain, and Fate Waver might have an impact, but not significant. It doesn't change the outcome. That is big. Okay, so yeah, I can beat Cove. Let's see. Um, I can beat Rampart, although it's way harder than Cove. You can see that in the video. I don't need to run it. Let's try against Alamar one more time. Let's try to dethrone the king. Okay, couple fights against Alamar, and I'm not even going to use as Kotos Alamar. Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to run a pretty simple Alamar that is used by most Alamars. Yeah, maybe I should switch that, but let's keep it this way. Right, because Alamars can drop that and can run Venom Spawn with Banner if you have Banner. That works well as well. Okay, but let's do that. And who I want to take? Okay, yeah, let's do that this way. Okay. Oh, Darmeth is, yeah, Darmeth is out of the equation. She just demolishes Inian. That is just too hard of a setup to beat because there is just so much damage on that Arcane Eagle, Arcane Archer combo. I'm not even gonna do it against Darmith again. I was able to score one win, so I'll take it. But yeah, let's do that. Okay, the current king. Sorry, Adrian. In what team? You mean Alamar's team? Okay, I can. This will actually tell us. Oh, come on! 3 seconds. One. Oh, that was so close. But that is current king, guys. And look at that. I'm playing. Even my Darmith. Even my Darmith can't get close to that. And I'm using Aenain. E9. Whatever. They should really like do. Like give us a phonetics so we know how to pronounce it. Okay, so let's do one more fight. And I will swap it around. I think this is. I don't know. I have a feeling lately that we are so focused as a community on three factions, which is Cove, Tower, and Dungeon, that we stopped thinking outside of the box, and also we can't really um like mix match factions because we can't invest in them because it's too expensive. But the affirmations work well. I mean, Conflux as a faction is terrible at the moment. Maybe it will change. But look at this. I'm actually playing Castle with Conflux. Let's be honest. I play Castle with Conflux, and I'm able to score a win against Alamar in this small sample. Okay, this is a small sample. Usually on my off-screen test, I do like 5-10 fights, depending on how much time I got and how annoyed I am with that 15-second loading screen. But yeah, okay, so 50-50 out of 2. Obviously, it's a too small of a sample, guys. I wouldn't take that for granted, but there is a hope you can win. I work very hard to make that team. Yeah. By the way, guys, Ricaroni, he's the one that actually is utilizing a team similar like that, but he's running Forest Guard, and I put Ice Demon. The reason for that is because Ice Demon is way better than Forest Guard Ricaroni, and also I have a banner on that icon. So you wanted to do that and put what? Sorry. I'm wondering if Dropper Dragon for Light Dragon. And drop that for Fate Waiver. Agrile, I have right. I wonder if I can run it. Who should I replace? Maybe I'll replace Judy on that team and run Hydra, but that will make my team really squishy. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, but since I'm almost winning that fight, I will. Excuse me, I will run that mono. This might be the only chance I got to do it. Let's speed it up. There we go. Let's put in the red dragon now. Can win with that. Let's just leave Judy out. Okay, so now that I left Judy out, basically I'm only. Oh no, I'm still using the castle formation. But oh no, paladin. I have an idea. What I'm looking for. Okay, let's put it back. Okay, and I'm still using that just to see. Okay. I don't think this will work because Priest is just, well, there's no healing here, basically, because Fate Waiver healing is really bad at the moment. Oh, I just won all the auctions. That's good. That was cheap. Yeah, the loading icon is really killing me. And imagine I'm doing like 100 fights when new unit is released and I'm losing so much time just waiting for that. Bang, yeah. Red Dragon is just demolition everything. If there's no immunity. Right, so I think Aenain is done for today. Okay, I think it showed you guys that despite Fenix performing better, if you don't have Fenix and you play Conflux, you might get him as well. Okay, can score a win here and there against top tier meta teams, but utilizing units that will probably not go, won't be easy to fit in because we are using units that are usually used by top tier meta teams. So Judy in the castle formation, priest almost everywhere. So yeah, being on its own. But even the Conflux Inferno team is quite good as well. Not gonna lie. And I wanted to try something else. This will be a big stretch. Actually no, I'll bring that guy back. Against Red Dragon, that might be tricky. I'm expecting to get totally demolished, by the way. I'm just trying something different. But from what I know, that running any Necropolis units into Alamar is a terrible idea. I mean, I couldn't even scratch Alamar running Griffon Hut with Fate Waver. Nothing really worked. That was just too one-sided. It's basically like Alamar fighting Dartmouth. Why not give it a go? Yeah, as I guessed, it's just too powerful. That team, obviously, look at that, and that's after nerf. Basically, this unit is like twice or 3 times weaker than it was before, guys. Yeah, anyway, okay, let's play some Griffon Heart. I don't have too much time left, guys. But as I said, I wanted to focus mostly on the new hero rather than the new units. So I'm not going to run against Alamar. Spoiler alert, there's nothing you can do with Griffon Heart against him. Okay, he is just too strong and will kill everything. What I'm missing? Yeah, none of them. And what am I missing? What I usually play here? I think I played Judy. Yeah, Judy. Oh, Devil Tank. Okay, I can go with Devil Tank. Or no. Ha. Let's play something crazy. skip that. Right. Obviously, I'm not gonna even fight that. And same as Darmith. Darmith will be too hot, but let's play against Rampart. No. I've done the Rampart thingy. Let's play against Adrienne. Okay, let's see if I learned. Don't help me, Tal. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, let's play Devil here. And Judy. There we go. I think I've done well, Tal. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Like that? Is that right? Is this what you mean by quads next to Judy? Yeah, Judy in the back. Okay. Oh, yeah, because that Judy has a banner, so it will pop that. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Okay, yeah, no way. Okay, a little bit of damage required. So let's improve that Necro team, because obviously I started with something really weak. So yeah, let's bring in tanks. So since I'm playing Devil there, I can play Devil here as well to make it even. Okay, and let's run it again. Still using Kotos here, okay, because why not? I'll drop it, don't worry guys. I know most of you don't really want to play that or can't, but good news is we'll eventually get Kotos in the altar and we will be able to purchase it with Oracle Covenants. Yeah, I got 5 minutes basically, so I'll do a couple of fights, guys, and then I'll do the quiz. And yeah, the quiz will be very simple. Don't want to keep it too long here. There we go, better tank. We can win. Obviously, small sample, keep that in mind. But we stand a chance. Let's drop Kotos. Let's bring. Let's actually forget that. Okay, let's see if we can play without it. So let's put the castle units. A way more standard team. Yeah, actually, yeah, because she's got low range. Right, so I'm not going to. Yeah. I'm not going to speed up the fight. I want you to look at Fate Waver. Because I didn't show you skill animations or anything yet. I want you guys to see her behaviors as well. Oh. So she starts here. And look at her range. She basically has a range like DC. And from my initial tests, I've noticed that when I'm playing these three supports, Judy Priest and Fate Waverer, solid frontline, and Grim Rider doesn't die. I don't even play the Red Knight. I can really score wins against some teams that I couldn't before because Grim Rider is sadly the only damage dealer on that team, really. Dark Champion obviously provides a lot of utility and does execution damage and stuff like that. But at the moment, this does not look good. Necropolis needs some other source of damage in the team. And hopefully Second Awakening of the Dread Knight is going to change that. Okay, this is what I hope for. I don't see the spiders summoning. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, I'm just going to do that for the sake of seeing that. Okay, so oh man, this loading screen is such annoying. There you go. There's a little spider. Where's the big spider though? There we go, second spider. I think there's a big spider here as well. Yeah, that's the issue. I think they really don't care about stuff like that, like visuals. Why should we care about how things look or if they are visible? But yeah. Right, let's speed it up. Okay, guys, this will be it. This will conclude the stream. I want to finish watching European League of Legends as well before I go to bed. But yeah, overall, Necropolis need another source of damage. Grim Rider is the only one. He's an amazing unit, but he needs to stay alive, which sometimes does not happen. Yeah. So yeah, let's do the quiz. Let me just quickly transition out. Right. So let's clean the chat, guys. As always, 5 winners. Simple question. Question about Fate Waiver. I'm gonna count to 5 and then I'll ask the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What creatures does Fate Waver summon? Not sure if you will be able to see the chat. So I need to do this. Right, yeah, so it's spiders, just as you guessed. Okay, so you probably can see the same chat I see right now. Can you just confirm that you can see the chats? Because I can see it in the preview anyway. So hopefully it's the same. Right, so Incy spiders. So Mono is the first one. Adrian C, second winner. Rohino, sorry. I'm just so tired today. Third winner, Tal, fourth. And Minion Orange, fifth. Okay, congratulations, guys. Once again, remember everything you seen today was on a test server. E9 might get buffed. I don't know. People are talking about that. Sven mentioned something on the official Discord, but I know nothing about it. Fate Waver, we don't have the description of her spider links. So basically it. Maybe something else will be changed. We don't know yet. We still got 2 days before it hits the live servers. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye.